Evolution, in all of its essence, leaves an individual empty because there are no real answers.
Our society is so heavily saturated with evolution that sometimes we as Christians don't even realize that we're believing evolutionary beliefs, and we think we're not.
Our kids in our culture today are really inundated with the message of evolution. In the schools, it's in TV, everything around us.
There are a number of issues that are bottom line issues that affect not only the church, but the culture around us. Creationism is one of those items because it tells us who we really are. And when we know who we are, that will dictate to how we live and how we look to the future.
What about the book of Genesis? Is the world millions of years old? The truth is, we have the evidence, the science, and the information that's necessary for you to be able to give a reasoned defense of your faith.
And I find that Mike Snavely does an excellent job of showing students and adults what evolutionists do believe. And he's able to show factually and biblically the problems with evolution and what the Bible says about creation.
Coming to the seminars will not only give you the information to fill in the empty spaces that evolution leaves, but it will also introduce you to the God who not only created all that there is, but has also created a plan for your life.
What Mike brings to the table in terms of what he shares, information-wise, definitely helps kids to be better prepared to defend the biblical view of creationism.
And for the first time in their life, they realized that taking a clear stand for what the Bible says really makes sense, and science actually backs it up.
If you come to hear Mike speak, you will find that he presents the issues very clearly, and it will force you to think very critically.
The fact is, I've seen lines of people lining up to talk to Mike because he whetted their appetite for these kinds of things, and if you miss one session, then you will miss some of these things that are important because the whole thing fits together like a puzzle.
And if you miss one, you really don't know what you're missing until you hear other people talk about it, and then you say, oh, I wish I would have been there.
You've heard what others have said. We sure hope you can join us for the Creation versus Evolution Seminar Safari.